My name is Senior Master Sergeant Abraham Hamden, United States Air Force. I'm from Headquarters, Air Force Materiel Command Station on Wright-Patterson Air Force Base, Ohio.
And who do you think is going to win this competition?
There's no doubt in my mind, one of us. As long as the Army loses, we are all right.
Master Mark B. Math, how you doing?
Unit?
I'm with the Headquarters Electronic Systems Command out of Boston, Massachusetts, Hanscom Air Force Base.
Who do you think's the worst?
I don't think we have a worst. We have a lot of different personalities, a lot of different styles, so we're going to find out what happens at the end.
Gunny Madruski.
And where are you stationed?
Washington, D.C. Work for the Vice Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, General Cartwright.
Who do you think's the second best team at this competition?
Oh, there is no second best. You're either first or no place at all.
Your name?
My name is Gunnery Sergeant William J. Allen.
And where are you stationed?
I'm a United States Marine. I'm stationed at Quantico. I work for Commanding General of Marine Combat Development Command, Lieutenant General J.F. Amos. I've been in the Marine Corps for 17 years. I've lost my mind. I lost it like 10 years ago. Yeah, I'm not really like hugely into like trash talking. I like to work.
So who do you think is the worst then? After that statement.
The Army. No, I'm just kidding.
You know you believe that. You know you believe. Can I get your name?
FS3 Edward Fuchs.
Where are you stationed?
Coast Guard Cutter Mackinac.
Who do you want to win this competition today?
Coast Guard, of course. I want to see the Army come in last. Man.
Alright, who's the worst team here?
Army, man. They're going down.
Justin Reed.
Where you're stationed?
Washington, D.C., Department of Homeland Security.
Alright, here's the best question everyone likes. Who do you think's the worst team here?
The Army.
Thomas McNulty, CS1, United States Navy. I work for Commander Navy Region Southwest in San Diego.
Who do you want to win this competition?
Who do I want to win this competition? The Fisher House, because they're going to get all this good money for a good cause.
Chief Brandon Perry, go Navy!
Commander Naval Air Forces, San Diego, California.
I'm Master Sergeant Dave Turcott. I work out of Fort Lee, Virginia. Hopefully we'll do a pretty good job today. You guys get to see some good courses coming from the Army.
And who do you think's going to win this competition?
I don't know who's going to win. Just important we all do well at this point. So I ain't going to stop.
Did I get your name?
Rainey Marquis, Sergeant First Class, United States Army.
And the unit you're stationed at?
United States Central Command, McDill Air Force Base in Tampa, Florida.
Who do you want to win this competition?
Who do I want to win or who's going to win?
Who do you want to win?
I want everybody to win.
Nah, it ain't gonna happen.
Oh. I've been told it ain't gonna happen. You got those mushrooms? They're on the common right over there.
Who do you think the second best team is out here?
The second best team is the team that comes in right behind us.
Who do you think's the worst team out here?
The worst team out here is gonna be the team that's not here. There's some equipment and stuff here, but I don't know where they're at. It says something about a contractor. I think they have a event catered out to this event tonight.
was a little disorganized fun. That's exactly the way. That's a good definition. Disorganized fun, and that's what happens when you turn on the camera sometimes. Even though you might be trying to be a little bit more organized, but hey, that was a really fun one. Can't contain it. It's too much fun. Thanks for watching, y'all.
Coast Guard, Navy, Air Force, Army, Marines, the best of the best are here. They're competing. They're throwing cutting boards. And they only have 31 minutes left.
Once all the dishes were plated and the judges made their rounds, the winners of the first Freedom Chef Challenge cook-off. Master Sergeant Dave Turcotte and Sergeant First Class Rainey Marquis, representing the U.S. Army Culinary Arts Team.
The trophy's probably going to go to Fort Lee, but Dave and I will take turns with it. It's kind of like the Stanley Cup. We'll each have our turn to bring it home and drink out of it.
It's an honor. You know, we're against some really great chefs from the other services. They did a super job. It was a lot of fun.
The event was part of the American Culinary Federation's West Regional Conference. Organizers say they hope to make it an annual competition and a tribute to those whose mission is to feed and serve those who serve. Marine Sergeant Ashley Bryant, Pentagon Channel News.
There you go, the Army's first course tonight.
Don't plate that up too early.
Fire! Where's the fire? Where's the fire?
Oh boy, here we go. Navy, bringing that in for the Army. There you go. That is worth some points right there. I like the Coast Guards, but man, when you start ordering pizza in, that's pretty good.
Grilled polenta and a medley of market vegetables with a.
I don't believe Marines eat this way. I'm gonna say all this. I mean, you guys are great culinarians, but this blows. Excuse me. This blows my whole theory about Marines. Just taking that plant, and just grabbing it out and saying, "I'll eat this." No cooking, no anything. And polenta. Polenta. When's the last time a Marine ate polenta?
I actually ate some last night.
Okay, then it's all right. Hoorah!
It was a little while ago, but I think it's a little different cruise than the one you guys do.
Yeah. Was it a 3-hour cruise or?
Yeah, it was a 3-hour. No, it was a princess cruise, and it was.
When you're not in competition, what is your job? Where are you stationed on a cutter? Or?
Yeah, I'm on a cutter in Lake Michigan. I'm on a 240-foot buoy tender icebreaker, brand new cutter in the Coast Guard fleet. 2.5 years old, Coast Guard cutter Mackinac, and I am one of two duty cooks aboard that boat. So I cook every day we're underway, and every day we're in port. So
how many people do you cook for?
55 crew members.
And so if they're a little displeased with you, do they express it in an ice-breaking way?
They're never displeased with my cooking.
Go to check your juliennes as you're cutting them. You can always check them on the back of the knife. You got the bridge right, and 2 inches from the end to there. So anytime you don't need a ruler, you don't need a cutting anything when you're doing juliennes.
Oh, that's cool.
But I mean, cooking for the military and cooking for generals who make decisions about everybody's life, about our national defense. If they don't like something, do they tell you? Do they throw it at you? I mean, do they just say you can do better, soldier?
No, they say you're fired.
Front lines.
Front line, you're headed to a cutter.
You're headed to the cutter in Michigan.
Right, exactly, the Mackinac. That's how Ed got there.
And that's how you got there. You were once cooking for the big boys. Incredible. And how about that Navy beating Notre Dame?
Oh, exactly. Navy whipped all the military's butts in football this year. So and we're going to do it again next year. So.
And I hear you're going to do it in culinary.
Yeah, that's true. Like, we already won it. I think they should stop cooking right now.